Anyone can press the weight, but if you want capped shoulders, boulder shoulders, you've got to hit all the heads with intention and speed that means something. Here's how we train across the continuum. Hello and welcome back to the channel, fellow hypertrophy enthusiasts. Okay, if you're joining me today, I'm doing a lifting continuum video on the shoulders. Okay, I think everybody here wants big shoulders, and if you really want to grow those shoulders, you have to hit all of the heads. Okay, 3 main heads, but up to 8 origins. That's a lot of origins and insertions. Okay. Origin insertions. Look it up. It's awesome. So in order to do that, we got to use speed, okay, because you have basically a 50-50 breakdown of slow twitch and fast twitch fibers. You know, speed isn't always about explosiveness. It's a sculpting tool, okay? You move fast, you work one. You move slow, you work the other, okay? Each muscle fiber type, types 1 and type 1 and type 2, okay, respond to different movement speeds, okay? You'll gain hypertrophy by, how slow and how fast. At any rate, let's break it down. The lifting continuum is presented as a spectrum. Explosive power, strength and size, tension and control. Your deltoid is a 50-50 blend of slow twitch and fast twitch fibers, treated with precision. All right, the very first exercise is going to be the standing overhead press, okay? Okay, and the idea here is to have the bar basically at clavicle level, so that when I'm pushing off, all I've got to worry about is just the explosive press portion of it, okay? I'll have a little bit of bounce in my legs, but only enough to get it a lift off. I don't want it to just be a dead start from the bottom. I want to have a little explosion there. And as I'm letting it fall back down, I'll let it fall down, with some degree of tension on the way down. All right, let's fucking go. Good, baby. Very good. Next exercise that we have is the overhead press, but with dumbbells. And this time, we're not pushing the weight necessarily. We're pushing the tension. So it's going to be a lot slower, less explosive. Really feel it at the top. I might even fuck around and squeeze at the top. And then as I'm lowering, find spots that feel like they need a little more work and sort of seesaw between them. All right, and let's go. All right. The next exercise is going to be face pull on the rings with an external rotation. Okay. Like I said before, your deltoid is half type 1 and half type 2. The reason why a lot of people end up with just small shoulders is because they don't do any stability or stabilization with their shoulders, and that's partly what they're meant to do. They're meant to help stabilize your arms when lifting something heavy. So it's important to have that stabilization built in, and external rotation is also important so you don't have collapsed, chest and rounded back and all that stuff. External rotation helps open everything up. Okay, so let's get started. My God, my rear delts are so big. Said no one ever. So the next and last exercise is going to be a rear delt raise, not necessarily a fly, but a raise. And so really we're going to be squeezing at the top, okay? All right, to really lock in that rear delt, okay? Really put some finishing pain on it with an incline or just being prone. But if you have an incline, it'll definitely help to stabilize your body and put all of that tension in the rear delt. And I got these little dinky boys right here, for just such an occasion, so I can glide it past my body and hold it up. Let's go. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I couldn't possibly do anything else. This is a surprise lateral raise hold, no reps, just time under tension. Hey, that is how you train across the lifting continuum, featuring the shoulders. Wow. Hey, thank you so much for sticking around and joining me on this little shoulder excursion. Okay, it really means a lot to me that you clicked on the video to watch and maybe thought about growing some shoulders yourself. I want big shoulders. Okay, I want to look like Mega Man with the shoulder pauldrons. You know what I mean? The crazy stuff. I want to look like that, and I'm sure you do too. Okay, and this journey that we have together, trying to build muscle and do everything, do all those things. I'm trying to do it here on the cheap, in my gym, in the garage. And you know what that means? Maximizing hypertrophy. And how do you do that? By speaking to your cells. They have a language, and your muscle cells speak tension and speed and control and everything in between. A continuum, you might say. Just kidding. Hey, listen, thanks again for watching, okay, for sticking around for this long. Okay, if you like stuff like this, like and subscribe. It honestly helps me out big time. Okay, seeing a subscriber join motivates me to keep going. Okay, and I want to share my gain experience with people because I have wisdom to offer. Okay, just the same as I pick up wisdom from other people's stuff, I have the same wisdom that I can offer you. And should you choose to have natural shoulders, this is but one path of many to take to get there. Okay, I appreciate everything. It is now time for the bump. It's my favorite part, all right? And I will see you in the next video, okay? Leave a comment. And if you have any questions, ask, okay? I'm here basically all the time. Let's do it. It's pump time, okay? Yeah.